What's up, Hunter?
Yo, we are live.
Yo.
All right, let me see. Let me send it to our boy Hunter.
Rob, this weekend was a dream, huh?
What?
It was practically a dream.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. Dude, LA was insane. Came and went. For you, man, you just drove up twice. Back-to-back days.
Bruh, that was exhausting, dude. My back was so fried after Friday, dude. I think it was just because I was wearing, those just flat bottom Vans standing on concrete for like 6 hours, 7 hours.
Oh, man. Bro, when I was in line, I was talking to these young kids, right? They're like in their late 20s, and I'm like, "Fuck you guys!"
What up, Eagles?
Like, I'm so fucking tired, and like my back is hurting, and they start laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, "Enjoy your youth."
For real. What up, Mo? We just popped on real quick to speak to the survivors of the Footlocker Campout 2026.
What's up, Mo? What's up, Money Fresh? An Eagles fan. Oh, that must be Rob's number one friend right there.
Dude, they're supposed to sneaker battle, right? It's supposed to be Rob, Eagles fan, and who's the other one?
No, Hunter made that shit up.
Yeah, but who was it though? Who was the third Eagle? Do you remember?
And it was me. I don't even remember who the third one was.
It was Joe Dizzle, Cowboys. Yeah. So, dude, it was a crazy weekend. Lud started it off Friday, right?
Yeah. Friday. Me and Rob started off Friday.
What up, Joe Dizzle?
Yeah.
Oh.
We literally went to the same place and then we split up.
Damn. Sounds good, Rob. Yeah, dude. So Lud had to drive in, go pick up kids, and then drive back, right?
Yeah. So Friday morning, Bob, actually, let me back up. Thursday night, me and Rob about what's going on. Are we committed or not committed? So I said, yeah, I'm gonna drive up around probably 3:15. Like wake up at 3:15, drive up by 4, get there by 6. And so I drove up, got there literally at 6. The line wasn't that bad. I mean, it was long, but it wasn't that bad. I was probably number 81 at the Shoe Palace Murrows. But dude, when they opened up, the thing is that they were only letting like about 4 people at a time. So it took long. It took forever. It took the amount of time that Rob was at Levi's, waited in line, got his pair, came over to Shoe Palace Murrows, and I was still in line when he just got in line. That's how long it took.
See, now the night before, Lud's like, "Yo, bro," he's like, "You can drive over my house, leave your car, ride up on me, blah blah blah." I was like, "Oh man, those foams are cool, but I like the Levi 3 more." So I was like, "Okay, well, my wife was gonna go with me because she had the day off work." So I'm like, "All right." My plan was, and it actually just happened to be exactly what we done was, I'll go to Levi's. I don't know how long that's going to take, but they were supposed to do 9 o'clock. And what was Shoe Palace? 11, 10, right?
10.
So yeah, I'll just go over there after if it's not crazy or whatever. If it's crazy, I'll just leave. No sweat, right? Bro, so Levi's ended up actually opening an hour early. They opened at 8.
Clutch.
And got people through. I was able to get double up of my pair. And then I was leaving, and she was like, after we're doing this, we're going, right? And I was just like, she was trying to go get a tattoo that day. And I was, okay. I kind of just rolled with it, And then on the way, when we left there, she was on FaceTime with my son. And then we were coming up to the light. I was like, "Hey," I said, "You want to just roll over there to Shoe Palace where Lud's at and see what it's like over there?" She goes, "I don't care." So we go over there, and parking over there. At first, I thought was going to be a fucking shit show. But I ended up parking on the main road. But so we walk in front of Shoe Palace. I go to the corner, and I thought that was the end of the line, how they had that big gap. So I got in line right there, and they're like, "Oh, no, buddy. The back of the line's around here." I walked around the corner, and they went up to the alley and then turned into the alleyway. So I was like, all right, cool. So we went back there, and the dude was handing out bracelets. Super cool dude, man. Like, he's like, all right, guys, hang on. He's like, I'm going to go check stock. So he would take off and come back. He's like, you guys should be fine. You guys should be fine. And I was like, when you say you're checking stock, what exactly are you checking on? He's like, the foam posits for the Victor Solomons, because that's what most people are there for. I was like, all right, cool. But I thought the line, the way they done it was very proficient. So their wristbands were all serialized, like sequential, right? And they would let people, because since the line was like taking a little bit, they would let people leave and come back, so you knew exactly where you were going to be in line. So if you came back, just talking to one of the security guys, hey, this is my number. Can I slide back in line? They're like, cool, yeah, whatever. And people can't argue with that, right? Like, you obviously have the wristband that's right in front of them, so whatever. But with them doing it that way, it was pretty clutch. There were some other lines that we got into that had numbers on them, and they're like, oh, yeah, numbers don't matter. I was like, because when we were at the Hellstar line, I was like, why are they handing out bracelets starting from the back of the line? Like, what the fuck are they doing? I was so confused. And I look at my bracelet, and I had like number like 220 something. And then the guy that's just a couple in front of me, he had like a random like 160 something. I'm like, what the hell? And then I was like, hey, I was like, what's up with this? But somebody louder than me, apparently, because that one lady, man, that lady that was handing out the wristbands, Lud, I'm sure you heard her, but she was ruthless, bro. Ruthless.
Oh, bro, the short hair one, the bot, yeah.
Bro, she was like, single file line, get against the rail, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, shit. Rob's like,
dude, somebody asked her a question and she cussed him out. She's like, that's what you get for asking me a stupid fucking question.
Damn.
He's like, damn, bro. I'm like, bro.
You know, you have to remember, it was Valentine's Day, and she probably didn't get a Valentine's.
Yeah.
But yeah, at Shoe Palace, like, at one point, like when we got around the corner, they had that big gap because that business's entryway right there. And they had these little benches like in the doorway where people would sit down. There were just two dudes chilling there, and then they got up and they hopped in the back of the line where it split. Like, we're over here, and the end of the line's here. And fucking, she looked at me and she's like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Who the fuck are those guys?" So she's like, "Hey," and she told the security guy, and he went over there and said something to him. And then fucking, they ended up getting all pissed off, dude. They got out. He's like, if you guys want to get bracelets, you have to go to the back of the line back there. Blah blah blah, right? And then so they got out of line. They sat back down on those benches. And we slid up in the line, and they're like literally sitting right behind us. And he's like, "You fucking snitch!" And he's talking to her or whatever. And she's like, "I'm not a fucking snitch. You want to get a damn bracelet? Go get your ass in line like everybody else." So I'm just like, bro. I'm just like telling her, I'm like, just stop, just stop. And the security guy's like, "We're good here. We're good here." He's like, "Mama, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right." But those two fucking dudes, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah. They those guys there at Shoe Palace, they definitely regulated pretty well.
100%, dude.
You know, I just wish the cashiers moved faster. That's all. Just move a little faster inside. They only had two registers.
They had two registers, yeah. That was my first thought when I was standing back in the alley. I'm like, I was kind of seeing how long it was taking, and I'm like, I wonder how many registers they have in there. But like, honestly, like when you walked in the door, Bulldog, they were like, "Let me see your wristband." They were making sure you were in exact order. And they would write your ticket, your like bracelet number on a sticky note with your name and what shoes you wanted.
Damn,
they were like,
cool.
It was good.
You forgot the keyword. This ain't shoe. This ain't.
Yeah. Rob wasn't there yet. So it was early in the morning when I was there. So we didn't have the gaps in front of the business. They allowed us just to all wait in line. It wasn't until when the businesses opened they asked us to push back a little bit so they can open the businesses, right? But when that happened, there was these group of 5 people that tried to hop in line, which was, kind of the same thing what Rob said, where it's like, it kind of gets confusing because there's a gap. So people kind of like, they knew what they were doing. They hopped in line and acted like whatever, but everyone, like where I was, And behind us, they're like, no, they aren't having that shit. So they literally told the security guards, and I caught it on Meta, the whole thing about it. They literally went up there and they're like, you get the hell back of the line, please move. They were on it, like they were really on it. That was,
yeah, they were good
funny.
over there.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then when he gave me the bracelet, I said I appreciated him. They say, hey man, like I appreciate you guys. You guys definitely know how to lock this down. And he's like, we ain't we ain't Footlocker. I started laughing.
Bro, the Levi line was pretty chill. Like at the front, like everyone bottlenecked, right? And then there were some people started getting a little loud. Not really, but I was like, what the hell's going on up there? But then security rolls in, and there's like freaking these 6 big ass Samoan dudes. Things got quiet after that. It wasn't really much going on. Even the security guy was like walking back, handing out the bracelets. One of those Samoan guys was walking with them for security. Like the security guy had a security guy. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, I'm glad they opened an hour early. I think that kind of helped. But
yeah, big time. And then you ran into Mount, Sean?
Yeah. He was over at the Levi drop.
And then Lud met Zhang, right?
I met Zhang. Yeah. Me and Sean, we were trying to. It was funny. Me and Sean were all right. Like we're talking to each other the whole way through up because we didn't know how Hacker's hunt system worked. We were thinking the QR code was just going to be built for the event entrance, right? Which it is. Mm-hmm. But the QR code actually is when you go to every single sneaker hunt event, you need to scan your code, and then they give you a paper map that they put their stamp on.
Oh shit!
And then so we were gonna actually do the whole, hey, you're here, we're there, I'm over here, log in for each other. Let's see if this works. But that ended up being thrown out the window.
Mr. Old School. Oh, that sucks.
What's up, Old School?
Dude, in the end, did you see he gave up on it, man? He said the lines were too long.
Yeah, because people, dude, it was mayhem, bro. Like, okay, literally. Because I didn't do it, right? I ended up just saying, fuck it. And I went back after literally Hellstar. I literally went back with the wifey to the Airbnb, dropped off everything, kind of chilled a little bit, and then took my 2 other kids. And I said, let's just go check out the Shaw. Let's check out Crenshaw High School. And when I got there, people literally just got done. Like they literally just got done. And they only had 100 jackets. That was the number. And I remember them seeing them. Everyone was just taking pictures and all that kind of stuff. And I said, oh, you guys finished up like a while ago? She's like, no, man, we just got here 30 minutes ago, right before you. I'm like, what? Damn, it took that long. And they were complaining about the whole thing too. They were saying, yeah, it was freaking poorly managed. Like in the Grove, I was like, I was in one line, and then this one lady said I had to be in another line, and then later on they said I had to go back into this line. Like no one knew what the hell they were doing. It was a terrible way they set everything up. So
I feel like doing that is like how are they able to like even buy stuff? Like you're spending the day focusing on literally going from one point to the next.
Yeah,
just standing in line. Like it's like you have no.
Oh, they're not, man. Yeah, they're just going for the jacket at this point.
100%.
They're just going for the
jacket. Was kind of sick.
It looks sick, man. It does look sick. These guys, it looks sick. I won't lie, but I mean, I wouldn't give up Hellstars for that jacket. I'll say that.
No. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What time did people get there for the Hellstars, you think?
Okay, so all right. So Data's Kicks posted that his people were in line or started a line at 03. But I saw another video of a fight that broke out in the middle of the night. And they said this is what happens when you start a line at 10 p.m. So I don't know exactly what time the line started.
But overnight, they definitely camped overnight.
Yeah, because that was the big shit.
He was number 1 in line. Like he's got video of him going through and like he's like standing in the front of the line. He kept a list of who got in line, and he kept telling the security, he's like, I got the list from last night. I got the list. But
that's it.
That's dope.
I'm really curious what their stock was.
Yeah.
Dang. That was like the price possession of the weekend, right? The Hellstar. Like it was worth the most
for me.
Yeah, it was definitely one for me for sure. Oh. Like, I didn't get my size, so I got to figure that out. But I got the wifey size, so that's cool, And it turned out she actually in Adidas, she actually is a 9 because Adidas runs small.
Yeah.
at least the shell toes. But yeah, definitely that one. I would say the other big one was for me was the foam posits on Friday. Friday was foam posits.
There you go.
Saturday was Hellstars. Sunday was just, you know, I was trying to get warning labels at that point, but I was not lucky.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta say congrats to Rob on his first foam posit ever.
Yeah.
hey, Lud. Hey, you want to share the Hellstar story?
Which Hellstar story?
The shoe you brought to me.
Oh yeah. Sorry, man. There's like a few Hellstar stories. I'm like, what are we talking about? So check this out.
Hey, so Lud was behind us. I'm not sure exactly how many people because our wristbands numbers didn't matter, right? But by the time Miranda and I got to the counter, the biggest size in Hellstar they had was a size 9. So I was like, okay, well, I was gonna ask them when I got up there before I found out what size. I was trying to get Lud is size 14, right? Or the biggest size they had. And so I get to the counter and I asked for my size and Miranda was grabbing I was gonna go get Lud size and she was gonna get the other one or whatever. So the lady said, oh, well, the biggest we have is a 9. And then I saw 2 9s sitting behind the counter, like on the floor. And I'm like, my first thought was like, is she serious? They only have a 9 or that's just what's right there? Like, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll take the 9. Because if anything, I'll just have a small size, whatever. And then so she's like, at first she grabbed the AE, bro, and she had it on the counter, and I was like, she's like, oh, which size? I'm like, no, in the Superstar. I said, but they don't have them. She's like, so what size? And I was like, well, I'll probably just get Lud the biggest size because that's it, right? That's my first thought process. And I'm like, okay, so I'll just take 2 9s. So I leave and I exit. They cut my bracelet off, and there was a little building they had set up right there. If you go in there and spend $35, then they give you a little card and you go next door and you could exchange that card for they dip a basketball, an Adidas basketball. You can choose the colors and then size. You can get a mini ball or a regulation size ball. And how did you get pink, Lud? Was that an option? That was an option?
Yeah.
Bro, they didn't even have that pink option. Is like I had 3 options and they were different. I told Miranda maybe they ran out of colors or whatever.
Hey, just like the story you're telling, you got to be curious.
Right.
Hey, but hey, I like the black and white swirl anyway. So we had to wait like 35, 40 minutes for the ball to dry or whatever. So London, we're still in line, right? Okay, let's take over.
Okay, so Rob is over there. He's waiting for his ball. He's chilling, right, and everything. And what I'm gonna go grab that. So technically, I would have like 3 Hellstars, right? But then I was like, when I met this guy, I think I have everything on Meta too. So I gotta go back and check. So I'm definitely gonna post that video if I have everything because it was a funny conversation. So I met this guy and he's like, yeah, man, no, all we have is 8.5 at this point and lower. And I said, well, I'll take it. And he said, dude, you don't have anything really like. And he said, brother, I'm so sorry, man. I just waited in this huge line. Nothing against you, no disrespect on you, but do you mind, man? Just check one more time. And so he's like, you know what? We do have a broken box 11 right over here. I just saw it right now. And I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it. He's like, but it's broken. I'm like, I don't care about the box. You're not talking to one of those resellers. You're talking to a dude. Like, I'll take that. I mean, I'll take it. We don't give a fuck about the box. Then I said to this, do you have a size 14 that's a broken box? I said, I don't give a fuck about the box. Just give me the 14. And we all started laughing. He's like, no. And I said, can you ask her? He's like, dude, I swear, dude, we only had 4 14s. And they're all gone. I'm so sorry. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, I'll take that. I'll take the size 7.5. I hooked up Rami on the 7.5 for his wife, wives. And then, and so I didn't say anything to Rob yet. I was going to text him. I was going to call him. Fuck this. Let me just walk up to him, make it a big thing. And then, anyways, we get done. My wife buys me also the Hellstar jacket, which is fucking dope. Didn't expect that. I got my first Hellstar jacket. Yeah. So we got 2 AEs, 2 Hellstars. Then we went over to Rob, and I just kind of looked in his face while I was walking to him, like darting his face. And I said, I got a surprise for you.
Oh shit!
I just kept it like that. He's like, that's what's up, bro. We're homies. Just know that. I said, and then he looked at my wife's bag. My wife was just smiling. I just took it out. Here's an 11.
Ooh,
crazy, huh? That's crazy.
I was telling Rob because Rob broke it down to me the story, and I was like, "You probably didn't see it, bro. Lud's like this taller, bro. He's seen over the counter. It was right there. Give me that one."
But you know what's crazy? All I say this, I'm not the best at this, but in my job lineup, I'm all about relationship building and influencing, right? In what I do at work, and you just got to be curious. I'll tell you out there, you just got to be curious. You got to smooze a little bit. You got to talk to the guy, see how he's doing. Have that cordial, civil, pleasantry conversation first, and then kind of like go into like, can you just do this? Just check for me, just for my sanity. And then people ended up just doing it for you. And it never hurts just to be curious. That's what we say. That ping ball, what happened was, just to give you a heads up, that ping ball, yeah, they didn't have the hydro dip, but we saw in the back corner, like inside the room, there's like a room where employees going out. And I said, oh, you guys have pink? Because I know my wife, she likes pink. And she's like, oh, no, those were testing ones. And I'm like, those look cool. She's like, do you want it? And I'm like, do I have to wait 45 minutes for this? She's like, no, I'll just give it to you. And I'm like, yeah. I looked at her, you want that? She's like, hell yeah. So we took it.
That's awesome.
We didn't wait 45 minutes. Literally, when you guys left, when you guys left and we went to the thing, we were probably gone and like 10 minutes later.
Wow. You guys have the ball there? No? I know, Rob. Awesome. Is that the ball behind you, Rob? Mm-hmm. Is that the ball behind you, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the other is the pink one. Sweet. Half and half?
Yeah.
Half and half.
That's sick, bro.
See, and you didn't have to worry about it. When we got ours, it was still a little sticky. But
yeah.
See cool. How you get the pink ball?
I brought it home.
It was already made. It was in the bag.
Not fair.
Got to be curious. She's got to be curious. Ask questions. No one hurts. It doesn't hurt asking questions.
Rob says size 11 over the pink ball all day. It's all good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Technically, I could have had a size 11 and a pink ball right now.
There you go.
Oh man. Hey, you gotta tell the story about how I was so in a rush where I couldn't get that because I was in a rush. So let me tell you about this. Rob calls me and I'm already like halfway left LA already, right? And he says, "Hey, did you get your basketball?" And I'm like, "What fucking basketball are you talking about?" He's like, "Shoe Palace was giving out free basketballs if you just did a like a backboard decoration." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "No." He's like, "No wonder why. Because when I came in, see, those are dope. They gave it to you. So they had a little arts and crafts section, and if you did it, they gave you a free basketball, a Victor Solomon basketball. I guess the reason why I wasn't privy to that was once I came in, what they wanted to do is give you the experience of the store because they really did the store up very nicely. Like you see in some of the pictures and some of the videos I posted. But when I came in, I said, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I got to pick up my kids. I'm already like 30 minutes late. Can I just get the shoes and leave?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, what's your name? What do you want? Let's go." If I would have known, I would have, that's where me not being curious, right? If I would have known.
You got to take it back, Luds. You got to take it back. You got to give a shout out to the homie, bro, at Shoe Palace. And remember, you got there and you were buttering them up as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so I didn't, Rob, I didn't tell you this story. So I had the Stranger Thing, the Stranger Thing phone posits on hold, the 15, but I didn't know that. So the guy, because I helped the situation where people were cutting that 1.5 people, when I got to around the corner, he was like, "Hey, what are you looking for?" And I'm like, "I'm looking for, honestly, it's gonna be hard, and I'm probably not gonna have it. Size 15 and the phone posits. I want both of them." And he's like, "You're gonna be fine for the Victors. Like at this point, trust me, you're gonna be fine. These guys ahead of you have been getting only size 14, 13s, and 12s." I'm like, "Oh, okay, it's cool." And you have 15s? Like, "Yeah, we have a few 15s." I'm like, "Oh, solid." He's like, "But not in the Stranger Things, and I'll let you know." So literally, once I get to the front where they're about to check me out, I gave that person's my name. The guy comes up, the bald guy comes up real quick that helped me out. I don't know his name. I didn't even get his name. I should have got that, And he says, "Oh, look for Ludwig. His name is already back there." And he had a Post-it note already on it, So I was just like kind of shocked. I was like, he just showed me his hands, and I said, "Oh, so you have the 15s?" He's like, "Yeah, we have both. We have the Victors as well." I'm like, "I'll take them both." And I said, then I went around while she was looking for the shoes, and I saw the wall with all the jaws, and I obviously I zeroed out on the Swarovski crystals one that morning, and I said, "Do you have this in the 15?" He's like, "Yeah, we might." She's like, "I don't know. I think we have a 14. I'll go check." And then she brought it out, our last one.
Damn.
And I was like, "Dope, hell yeah!"
What did he tell you, Luds? I don't know anything what you said or forget. Or
yeah. Then I said, "Thank you so much." He's like, I don't know what you're talking about."
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. So, shout out to that dude. You know what I mean? Hooking it up. But yeah, it was a great one, man. It was definitely a great one. Yeah, I would say the best one though. My top two was going to be the Victor Solomon foam posits and the Hellstars. Definitely the top two.
Oh shit! Over the Beckner?
I got my top two. So.
Yeah. You got your Levi's. He got his jeans pulled up already. Those Levi's are dope. Those Levi's are dope. Yeah, those Levi's are dope. You couldn't be everywhere at once. That's just the hardest part.
Yeah.
Everything dropped at the same time.
Fire money.
So there was what was it on Saturday, right? There was multiple stores that are also dropping the Levi 3s as well. And like Denim Exchange dropped it first come first at all 3 of their locations in LA. And Undefeated dropped it as well. So it was just so hard to be everywhere at once. And then the Kobe's, the warning labels, dropped at 3 locations at the same time as well. So it's just, and then to get from where you're at, which is downtown LA for the Footlocker live event, to those other places was going to take you at least 30 minutes, if not 40 minutes to get there. Yeah. And then finding parking was another battle to have on its own.
Yeah, because when I left Crypto Arena to get to Crenshaw High School, it was like just under 5 miles, but it was like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's like, bro.
So Crenshaw High School also was a big blessing in disguise. When we went there, so we were circling the block a little bit, trying to find parking, which is because it's a neighborhood, right? It's a high school. It's in a neighborhood. And so it's pretty much like luck of the draw to find a parking. But then since we had a handicap placard, I saw in the inside of the school, people were holding down this, the gated doors. And I asked them, "Hey, are we able to park at the handicap spot?" And he's like, "Of course you can." And so we parked in there. I was like, "Hell yeah. Holy hell." We parked in there close to the front, away from the line, from the actual line to register in. Okay, so because we're inside the gate now, we're in the compound now. So once we get out, there's security all around, and then one of the security guys says, "Yeah, just walk with me. I'll escort you in." This motherfucker escorted us to the front, had us register, get our bracelets.
Right? No way.
And then walk past the line all the way in.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's VIP right there,
Rob. Yeah, it was it felt like I won't lie. It felt like a VIP treatment. It was pretty cool. And then once we got in, obviously waited at the sneakers cafeteria, and then waited in that line, which was cool as well. Just being in the high school and experiencing the makeover. Once we got in, there's a small group of us because they let only about 10 people at a time into that actual cafeteria. We were waiting in line. All of a sudden, Jason Williams pops out. White Chocolate pops out. You know what I mean? And then his manager also pops out, and he comes to the front where everyone's at, where I'm at in the line, and he just says, "Hey, I need the first 3. Who's a Jason Williams fan?" I'm the second one to raise their hand. I didn't even think. I just said this. I just like this. I am. I am. I'm gonna tell you a funny story about that in a second, though, because Rob's already laughing about that. And I'm gonna say it on live here. So I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I know who he is. Okay, I don't. Let me just back up. Okay, I'm a fan. So he says, "All right, man, you come up too as well." And then the third one said it. We all came up to the front, bypassed the whole line again.
Damn.
Right. Went to the front. He says, "Okay, I need you to sign media waivers." All right, they're getting my name, they're getting my phone number, address, everything, media waivers. He's like, you guys are gonna meet Jason Williams. And I'm like, no way. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, solid. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. So there's a lot of there's a lot of in between time because there's a big media production at the time. There's a lot of crew that just popped out of nowhere, right? And so as you see Jason Williams in the distance getting set up, you know, putting on the apron, all that stuff. The first guy, they're telling him, they're kind of coaching him what's going to happen. Like, you're going to walk over here, you're going to meet him, you're going to shake his hand, take some pictures, you're going to be on video, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so this is where it gets funny. And this is where I told Rob, like, in my head, what's going on. And if it weren't for that Meta Live as a clutch, I literally went like this to my face. And I said, hey, Meta, tell me a few things about Jason Williams.
Oh, shit, no way. Damn.
That's awesome.
Because I love basketball shoes, but I don't follow basketball. I know Kobe, I know LeBron. I hate the fucking LeBron, and I know Michael Jordan, right? And I know them, but I don't know a lot about the other basketball. I know them, like, you know, Jason Kidd. I know all that stuff, but I don't know that much. So in case they ask me some questions, I wanted to come correct, you know. But just to show you that I didn't think when I raised my hand, I just said, "Yeah, I am a fan." I don't
right?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. So we get there, we get to the front, take pictures and whatever. He's signing shoes, and I'm like, I didn't say I wanted shoes. Like, I mean, you know, I didn't say I wanted to buy shoes, right? He signs the shoe.
Oh,
right?
Shit. What, let me see
and then once he signs the shoe, they bag it up and they say, enjoy.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, oh shit.
Did they 1 second, let me see if I can put you. Did they ask you for your size or no?
Yeah, they did at first. They did when I was walking. I said, size 15. He's like, I'll take a 14. He's like, the biggest is 13. And I said, okay, I'll take that.
Oh shit. Damn.
So I got a 13.
Let's see the side view. Oh, there you go.
Those things are horrendous, but that's cool.
Yeah. Oh man, I wasn't gonna pay for this.
Right, you're like, I'm not buying these. What the fuck?
But
what the hell?
you know, I'm sure, you know,
my chocolate.
Someone might like it.
Dude, that's a great story though, man.
Yeah, it's a cool story in the moment.
Did you guys pick up the white chocolate, Mr. Old School said? Oh, there you go, Mr. Old School. Sure.
So I had 6 of these. Kids ate 5.
Really?
And then by the time I figured out that there was only 6 of these left, or like one of them left, I said, "You're not touching this."
They were giving them out?
Yeah, they were giving them out like candy, man. Everywhere.
What was the other little, like a milk thing? What was it?
Hold on, I gotta turn on my computer. I gotta turn on my power real quick.
Yeah.
Because my thing's about to die.
What up, G Face? Salute, bro.
All right, here we go. Okay, what was that? Sorry, man.
Milk or things. What were they, bro? Were they giving those out too? The little in the fridge, they had like a
no. That was just decoration. There was actually no milk in there. That's just actual empty cartons.
What's good? Bulldog and panel, G Face.
Yeah. What up, G? But these are dope, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, those were sick. Yo, a fun fact: Mr. Old School said that's J Mac's favorite player, 100%, bro.
Oh, J Mac. White chocolate, man.
Great story. On purpose.
Yeah,
that was a good one, dude. He got the VIP treatment, right? They rolled him off the red carpet, everything, bro. Come on in.
It was all timing, man. It was just crazy timing from the handicap parking, because my wife, you know, we have the handicap placard all the way in, you know. no waiting in lines for the Shaw, getting the bracelets registered for us, walked up all the way. Sneakers cafeteria, we had to wait in line. But then being in the cafeteria, the meaning of when Jason Williams came out and they just asked a simple question to the crowd, right up again.
Now when you walked in, people didn't look at you funny for cutting the line?
No, because they called us and said, no, you come now, come to the front. So no one's gonna question the production team.
Oh, they probably thought you were a basketball player or something to hide everything, right?
Bro, dude, you know what's so crazy? Okay. I was wearing my Hellstar jacket, Anthony Edwards. He said,
Oh,
you're gonna have to take off that. You're gonna have to take off the Anthony Edwards jacket, because so you see me in
Oh,
pictures. You see
Oh,
me
yeah.
like we have pictures of me and my family. I'm wearing the Hellstar jacket, right? Anthony Edwards, and then when I get in and in the actual video, I'm just in a plain white T-shirt. That was on purpose. His team asked me to take it off.
Oh shit!
that's funny.
When is it released, or what was it for? They don't tell you what they're going to use it for.
No idea. Promo video, I guess.
Mm.
You know, for the sneakers event, they're probably gonna. Oh, hey, you never know. They might be shown in the sneakers app.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Sweet.
Mr. Worldwide.
Right?
Those are dope. Dope.
Great stories, bro.
Yeah, it was cool. It was definitely a crazy experience, man. Like I would say this. Yeah, I didn't get every pair of shoes I wanted, which was probably near dear, not impossible, unless you're Rob. But I'll tell you this: the experience, it was worth it. It was worth it. Now, this is what I've been saying when I first came on here, when I went from the Complex Con back in October. NBA All-Star Weekend, Complex Con. That's the events you got to be at.
Both those.
Yeah, screw Sneaker Con.
Sneaker Con that's a con.
It is. It's bogus.
You pay to get in to pay for resale shoes. I don't get that. I don't get that.
Crazy.
So, but Sneaker Con, so Complex Con, NBA All-Star Weekend. That's the main two. If you're a sneakerhead, you want to experience, you know, what sneaker culture is all about and the street culture is about. Those are the two events you got to go to. That's where you spend your time and money.
Now, Sunday, Luck, you want to break that one down?
Sunday. Oh yeah, Sunday. So Sunday morning. Yeah, so Sunday morning, I get a message about like 3-4ish DM in Instagram. I see, and then ballsed up kicks, like his name is Will. He posts a story. He says he's like we out here, we the first in line, and there's only a small group of them. There's like a real small group of them, and I saw it and I was like, what the hell's dropping? He messaged me, don't ask questions, just get here.
Oh damn.
And then by the time I get up, because that was a struggle, man, 2 days worth, you know, of driving back and forth to LA and then doing Hellstar again on Saturday, and just that's a lot when, you know. And then I got to that event by 6 a.m. and there was a huge ass line, because literally at 5 a.m. 5:30 Footlocker posts what's dropping.
Oh,
so
shit.
These guys are locked in. They have a source, because they knew ahead of time of what was
Eric?
dropping.
Yeah. Eric, you want to come up? I know you were at the LA as well, bro. I don't know if you want to join us for a few minutes. You don't have to turn on your camera, bro, unless you want to. I know Eric was down there. He copped a few things.
Hell yeah.
So, Lud, so you guys lined up and there was no event that day, or what was happening, or how'd you end up down there?
So, wait, which part?
So you knew there was something going down at that place.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going down. He didn't share. He just said, "Get down here now. Stop asking questions." So obviously, I'm honestly, with the Lyft ride, I was only about 7 minutes away. So I literally could just roll out of bed and just put whatever on and be there, right? But my ass, I got out. I did the old man thing. Got my coffee, chilled a little bit, went to a shower, wake up. You know what I mean? Started saying hi to. By that time, 2 hours had passed, and then Footlocker already posted what was going on. And by the time I got down there, there was a line. There was a huge line already. And then this was the only drop that was happening Sunday, right?
Yep.
So the world came in. The world came back. Everyone and everybody were there.
Enjoy, Eric.
So yeah, that's cool if he was there. It would be cool to meet that guy.
He said right here, read that one real quick.
What happened?
Oh, did you read it? The comment? He says, Robin, and I got the Victor Solomon Air Max and basketball.
Oh, another thing, man. I forgot about the basketball.
Yeah, he said, what spot was this at, Lud? The one you're talking about, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. It was at the Footlocker Takeover, the Footlocker live event.
Okay.
It was the last big drop where they posted a warning labels of Kobe 3s.
Ooh.
So that's what everyone was there for. And that's where you see all the videos again with the little fights that broke out.
Because of that shoe, you think, right? It had to be, right?
Yeah. So what happened was, in literally timeline of sequence, there was a group of people like Ballsed Up Kicks and his crew of people who is like Soul Sorcerer. They're all in the front. They're the first people to be there. Like they're number one, right? They're all there. You hear commotion inside, what's going on, and I don't know what's going on inside, but you can't see in the garage, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's the first group of people. Anyways, once that commotion, which no one can see, happens, everyone starts to get text messages from, I guess, their homies inside or whatnot, that they're saying warning labels are sold out when it comes to the Kobe 3s. People are saying they're saying that Wolf Grays are sold out. They're saying that all they have is restocks, gammas, and whatever. So people are just throwing out a lot of
misinformation
just left and right, and so it's getting the crowd aggravated. That's what's happening. So when the crowd is getting aggravated, then you see like a head right at the front of the gate where they're the next group of people to get let in and up the stairs to the Footlocker live event. They start acting up. People start pushing, people start shoving. One guy in particular, who I think is part of a crew of guys who I call the Fall Man, acted up. And then that's where you see he's on video pushing, shoving, as people are just going to the front. And then that's basically what happened. In the long story short, Zhang was the closest to it, man. He was literally like right at the turn,
Yeah, dang, so that's crazy, bro.
He definitely has some good footage on. Yeah. What ended up happening, where all these big Samoan-looking dudes come and start making a path of who of the line, they should have just did that from the beginning.
100%.
They should have just did that from the beginning.
Yep.
Because once it was like that, it was in control.
Yeah, you couldn't believe that the warning labels had hype. Didn't bother with those releases. Crazy.
Yeah. It was technically only 2 warning labels, right? It was those GT Silvers and the Kobe 3s. Those were the best ones. That was what everyone wanted.
So, but then were they limited at that?
Yeah, it was just, I think it was just like the leftover stock, so they didn't have much. But once you went up there, right? So what they didn't announce on the actual Footlocker app was that they had Wolf Gray 5s. They had a restock of Wolf Gray 5s. They had that one color of the Shies, like the light brown one. They had Laker 4s. They had Gammas, Black Hats. They had KD warning labels. They had a few stuff out there that they didn't announce. So it was still cool to grab, which I got a few things, but nothing crazy.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
nothing too crazy, huh?
I got my baby boy, for his.
Oh, the lake shows. When did that drop? It was this Sunday.
No, it was throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
Where was that one at?
Footlocker was one of them. And
okay.
I don't know. I think Footlocker only, yeah? Rob?
I don't know, because when we were at Hellstar, Zing was hitting me up and asking me if they had the lake shows over there. I'm like, I don't know, dude. That might be a separate line. It might be over here, but a different line. Like, they had different lines for different things. So,
yeah.
And thank God for Lud for telling me to check to make sure I was in the right line when I got there. I was like, dang, dude. I was like, there's only like maybe 15 people in front of me. This is nice.
Yeah, because when Rob was there, I was like, hey, Rob, are you at this spot? He's like, you may want to double check that line real quick to make sure you're in the right one.
Damn. JB in the building. Buenas noches.
Hey, but Bulls, you got this coming to you, right?
Yeah, bro. Thanks, Rob and Miranda. Oh, hold on, Lud. Before you open that one, bro. Rob has a funny story. So let's go over to where Lud is at. And they get in line, and she's like thinking about it, and she's telling Rob, "Why the hell are we in line for?"
So Lud, we're standing in the alley, and she's like, "What are we getting here? Like, what are we doing?" I was like, "Oh," I said, "I'm gonna see if maybe I can get these foams for Bulldog." And she's like, and of course, when I say that, she's like, "Okay, no care in the world." And then we get like, I don't know, maybe less than 10 people from the front door. I was like, I think I'm gonna get these foams too. And she's like, no, you're not. She looked at me. She's like, no, you're not. I said, why? She goes, how are you gonna get them? I said, I got money. She goes, how do you got money? I was like, I sold shoes on eBay the other day. I was like, it's kind of like a trade almost. Like
she had a double take. You're like, phone posits? What?
I sold some Awake 5s. Boom, boom.
She's all touching your forehead. You all right?
I know, dude. But
that's dope. Oh, go ahead, Lutz.
Oh, no. I was reading Eric's post. He said they're letting people get 5 of each SKU. I'm like, damn.
Wow,
each SKU on Saturday afternoon. So I was like, technically, Rob, once we were done with Hellstars, we could have probably went to live and try to get some shed over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare better for next year. And Lud, I saw that it's in Phoenix, bro. That's where my boy lives.
Hey. How far is Phoenix to drive? Like, what's the drive like from here?
Like 5 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No,
that's not bad. And I'm sure like Airbnb prices ain't gonna be like LA prices.
No, probably not. Dude, I'm surprised to see each one of those was in their own dust bag, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fancy.
Very fancy. Let me ask you this, Rob. Is it still in his dust bag?
Still, yeah, back there.
Got him. 1 second. Let me put you on the big screen.
You got shoe, man.
That's what I've been telling you, bro.
The freaking burrito. This is dope, though.
Damn. That's crazy.
Luz, you wear them with the chain, or you gonna put laces in there?
No, now we're with the chain. You know, it's perfect for Chinese New Year, bro. This looks like a Chinese New Year shoe.
Fucking sick.
I don't know if I'm actually ever gonna wear this. I won't lie. It looks too nice.
They're too nice, aren't they?
They're just too nice. This is like a shoe you just keep up. Like, I'm gonna trade it out. I'm gonna put it right here for a while. Or I'll put it on my desk, like a centerpiece. You know
I told Miranda, I said, don't wear that Air Max. Don't wear it. I said, it should be a display shoe. She goes, no, I'm gonna freaking wear it. I'm like, come on, don't be like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Comes with the white laces.
Freaking amazing, bro. The detail on that shoe too, that clear bottom, everything is just fire. The tongue too, right? There was a lot of detailing in the tongue all the way down.
Oh yeah, it reminds you. Yes, like right here. Yeah, you can't. Camera doesn't do justice for sure.
Damn, look at that. Crazy. Congratulations.
It reminds you of like a luxury Supreme shoe, right? Remember the Supreme one that came out?
Yeah, there you go. Supreme.
Bro, and then after we get home, Miranda's like, oh, she started looking at the Air Max and she's like, I should have went over and bought the Air Force too. I was like, they were available today. You didn't say anything, and I'm pretty sure it would have been pretty easy. I mean, look how long we waited before we got there for the last ones.
100% Lud, says Mo. Fire. Everybody's saying fire, fire, fire. Congrats.
Super fire.
Which you wanted a different pair of?
Oh, the Victor Solomon Air Forces were the following day. And she didn't say anything until we got back from LA. She's like, I should have went over there and got the Air Force too.
Yeah, they're fire. So when you guys were there, were you guys hearing more people wanted the Victor Solomons over the Beckners, or it was a 50-50?
Oh yeah. No, dude. It was a Victor Solomon's. At least that location, you know?
Yeah.
You know.
Look at that bag, bro. It's crazy.
The bag tote
Because
bag.
they're the ones that had it. So they ran out of those bags.
You didn't get a bag?
Let me put you up. There you go.
Well, I'm saying they ran out of those and just started giving out regular, like, I don't know where's that. Just a plastic Shoe Palace bags.
And this is like a mesh.
It's like a mesh material over top of the
over the top.
Congrats, it's fire. I wonder if it's gonna be a GR later on, or is it just was it? Oh, you got the pins too.
Oh, yeah, I just realized that. I didn't realize I got the pins.
Yeah, I got like.
Oh shit! Oops, my bad.
No, you're good.
Right there. One. There you go.
Patches, pins.
How many pins did you get?
I got.
I had one bag. Yeah. I had one bag that had those two in it,
and
and then I had one. Yeah.
Yeah. So 4, 2 pins and 2 patches.
If you are willing to get rid of one, let me know, Luds. I'll buy it, bro.
Yeah.
I got like these guys, but then the other bag only had the car in it.
What up, bad boy? Queens, get that money, baby. Got the bag on Saturday too, says Eric. Let's go. Congrats.
Nice.
Let me see. The Air Maxes were also a collab with Swarovski. Yeah, so they had the Solomons and the Swarovskis.
You guys ever saw the Wolf Grays?
No, Iggy. What's up, Iggy?
What's up?
That's what you picked up, isn't it, Lud?
What's up?
Man, I need this shoe so bad. I've been waiting for this shoe. Yeah, I've been waiting for months for this guy.
Really?
I love that shoe.
Come on, Rob. Come on, Rob.
If you would have told me, like dude, like this was like available. Like dude,
I know, but I had to wait. I gotta put a gap in there, Lud. All right. Someone was already about to murder me.
He wants to use his $20 coupon, right, Rob?
When in Rome.
I know, right?
All right, Luds. A lot of people were there was someone online saying that they were trashing him, bro, that the quality wasn't great. So now that you have them in hand, capped or what?
Okay. I mean, I honestly, I'm not a fan of this model.
Okay.
And this, I already sold this. I won't lie.
So it's a beautiful shoe.
Yeah. But I guess when you're asking somebody who's not a fan of a model, I'm not going to give you a realistic, a good unbiased opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, now I'm not a fan of the 5 either, but when I saw this shoe, I was like, there's something about it. I don't know. I really like it. And this was honestly supposed to be my first 5. But then I ended up hitting both of those awakes.
Yeah.
So
you know what's gonna be funny is maybe because I didn't get into my size that I'm saying this.
There you go.
Because I did ask them for a 15, and they said, "Oh, we have a 14," and I said, "Oh." And then when they came back, we don't have the 14, we have a 13, and I'm like, "Oh," and I'm like, "I'll just take that," you know.
Yeah.
And so
if it was a 15, you would have kept it.
I would keep anything if it's a 15. I won't lie to you. Yeah. Like it's part of it's part of the selling process, right? Of the justification for yourself. If you get it in your size, it's gonna be harder to let it go. So if I really want to flip something and like trade bait anything, I intentionally do not get my size on purpose. Because we are our own worst enemy.
Dude, I mean, I understand your size, bro. 15. I mean, me and Rob, 10.5, 11 is a common size. Any foot side,
Yeah.
15.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, so if I came to the All-Star weekend and I was like, I'm a size 11, I'm a size 10, 13, whatever, you know what I mean? That's probably gonna be a frenzy for me, you know. I'll probably be buying everything. I can't. That's 13 unreleased. I'll take that. That's another 13. I'll take that too for me. I'll take this. I don't care. I'll just be like, yeah, I'll take it all. You never know. I would have bought all the warning labels, bro, that weren't the hypest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's a blessing and a curse for not having it in a size 15.
That's true. All right, let me see. I'm going to show you something here. Lud, 1 second. Here we go. So he was in the same line, I think, that you were for those 5s. They had him at Footlocker, the Wolf Gray 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched this video today.
Yeah, so he was saying that he was there for 7 hours, bro, for that pair.
What?
Yeah, he said he was in line for 7 hours, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Pair. Like when did he get there?
Bro, I don't know, but because before he left his room, he was videoing, and it was like daylight outside. So I don't even know what time he left.
So
right here, let me show you. Let me see me back it up.
Because he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna head down to the event now," and I'm just like, "Bro,
dude, yeah, look, it was morning. It was morning.
Morning. It's daylight's out already. I was there when daylight was not out.
Oh, okay, that's why.
You know, I was there when it was still dark. And so that probably what happened is that because now everyone got up and now they told that there was a way bigger line, you know?
Yeah.
Like that wasn't just the line, that video that you showed right now.
Yeah. No.
The line also wrapped in the other side.
Yeah. He showed it right now. He showed it.
Oh yeah. So that's probably why. You know, he waited 7 hours for Wolfgrave 5s and he didn't get it.
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, okay, cool.
He got his wife size, right, Rob? I don't think he got his personal pair. He got like a different size or something.
Oh yeah. He got smaller sizes.
Oh shoot! 1 second.
You got both shoes in there, Lud?
Oh yeah, right. Good thing to check, right? We had a homie was missing a shoe.
Damn.
I'm not missing a shoe.
Nice.
These are pretty nice, man.
Oh yeah. What size was this one?
15. Ooh.
Is it on eBay or is it staying in the collection back there?
I don't know yet.
Undecided.
Yeah, undecided. I haven't posted it yet, so.
Fire, says Mo.
Yeah.
Eric says, I was with my brother at Union because he was picking up his pair and went across the street to undefeated and the Levi 3s.
Oof.
Man.
See, now I know, like, you know, when you go to these events, you learn. So, like Complex Con, I learned that I need to get there not for the Saturday, Sunday, but also be there for like Friday, because there's also things that drop the day before, you know, outside, right? And so like this event, I didn't think Friday would be a big deal, but obviously a lot of stuff happened on Friday. A lot of stuff started happening on Wednesday where you enter into raffles to go pick up.
Yeah.
You know, so next time. So when the Phoenix one happens, it says Saturday, Sunday, get there Wednesday.
It's crazy.
These little trinkets are pretty cool. Look at this thing, bro.
Oh, 1 second. Let me put you on the big screen. Oh, damn.
You gonna put them in your grill?
This is like a grill, bro.
That's supposed to be like a lace lock, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yo, yeah, lace lock. Yeah.
Yep. Sick. The case is freaking awesome, right? That's why everybody was flipping out because of the cases and stuff.
Case is pretty dope.
Oh, it comes in a box. You slide it out, right?
Yeah, it comes in a box as well. So the box looks like this. It's a big ass box. Huge.
Yeah.
And it just literally slides in.
Why all three men on the got their mouths open like that on the thumbnail, says Cheesy.
Cheesy would ask that question.
All right. Crazy.
I'm surprised they haven't had a bag just for it, the size of it.
Oh, that's right. So how long did you stand in line in Footlocker, Luds?
So I got there at 6. I purchased around 10:40.
So they so you got there and there was the whole little scuffle and then they broke it up and then
No, so that scuffle wasn't until like towards the opening time frame. So that scuffle was probably like around 10:20.
You were already in front of them.
What's up?
You were already in front of them.
The scuffle? No, I was behind him.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So if you the video that I put in my story, but I got a lot of content. I'll put it together later.
So what happened after they scuffled? They took 30 minutes to get everybody in order, or what?
Bro, they shut it down. No, dude, they shut the line down for a while. Like the whole thing was shut down. Cops came, or fire, or like the LA Fire Department. There was a bunch of like people there that came, and they kind of like they pretty much they shut it down for a little bit where they're not letting anyone in. And then all these big Samoan dudes just started lining up, everyone trying to get everyone in order. And then whoever was in that group of section, they said, "You're coming in one at a time. It don't matter. I don't care right now." So they just stopped. They pretty much broke up the section. Then they had a whole bunch of security all around the area, which I was a part of. I was in the backside of it though.
Gotcha.
And then they just started having everyone one by one. They took like I think 1 or 2 people out. That dude that's in like the Bape hoodie with the mask, he was definitely the instigator. He was definitely gone. And then they didn't care about the numbers of the bracelet. They just showed that you had a bracelet. And then when the other line that's inside the garage, right? Usually that's where you would also line up again, like zigzag snake form. instead, what they did is that no, they just did one by one, and they let people walk all the way up, past the metal into the metal detector, all the way up, single file line, and then they stopped it. You know, for a while. They'll do it slowly, like section by section, slowly.
Yeah. Cheesy, that's a question for Rob.
So, what did I do to get those pairs? Has nothing to do with the thumbnail, Cheesy.
Dang. You didn't want a size 15 shoe to the face, Lud.
Oh man,
that's crazy. So so after they calmed everything down, it just went smoother.
Yeah,
single line.
Like I said, they kind of figured it out. You know, have all these freaking big ass security guys line up in a line, and they do it like a tunnel version, like a football tunnel version where you're kind of lined up, and you're pretty much going from a bottleneck into like a single formation line, and you're not going to mess with these guys. Yeah. They brought a whole bunch of people out. The helicopter came.
Oh shit, LAPD.
Yeah, the helicopter was there.
Typical LA.
We were like, oh shit, the helicopter's hovering above us right now.
Sniper down there.
Yeah.
Up there. Yeah. What up, Q? He said, yo, what up?
Yeah, man.
Man, what an experience, bro. One for the books for you guys.
One for the books, for sure. Here, I'll show you guys the Hellfires.
Oh, shit. After the Levi 3s on Friday, I should have gone to Melrose for the Victor Solomons or the Grove for the warning pack, says Eric. And I think we're going to have Rob to show us, bro. It's pixelated on your end. I don't know. Is it pixelated, Rob? Or am I tripping, Rob?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it is. It's just a little blurry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it on the film.
Yeah. All right, Rob, you're up.
Yeah, Rob, show it. Show the special box. Show the special box.
It's a special box?
No. I was just saying because, the person was like, the person didn't want it.
The broken box. My bad.
Yeah, I call it the special box.
Let's see how damaged it is.
Just the top part.
It just adds character, right?
I kind of pushed it back together, so it's.
Bro, Rob,
what's up?
The box should be like that because it's camo. Came from war.
Right. Literally. 100% fire, says Mo. Q wants to know, Luds, what size is that?
That's a size 9.
Size 9.
Yeah. I got the size 11, but then Rob, got the next biggest size, so I traded with him. So he can get his pair. He can get his size.
Clean. Yo, Q, yeah, they didn't have big sizes, bro. The biggest size was a 9, but they ended up having this one over the counter. Luckily, found it for Rob.
Like you said, they only had like 3 or 4 14s.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Technically 3, because if you look at the video with Anthony Edwards and Shawnee,
yeah, he took one.
They gave him a 14.
He said, "Damn, that shit looks long." No, did he? Oh, what is that?
Little sticker pack, I think.
Yeah. Dang.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Romeo just posted. It says full restock on the Nike Jaw 3s. He put up a link.
Hey, Lud, now I think I'm gonna have to pay resale to get the white pair, so I got the full set.
I would do the same thing. I'm still trying to find the white pair in a 14. All I have is the black pair in a 14. That's it. But Rob, I got you this. Waiting for you. When you pick up your
my party jerseys.
Here, I'm gonna show it like this. I'm gonna show it like this so that we can take the code.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my son messaged me. He's like, "Hey, did Lud respond to you?" I was like, "Bro, he's driving back from LA. Relax."
He said he thought it was a 15 Q.
Yeah, no, they didn't make 15s up for Hellstars. They made it up to size 14, which is very rare. But here's Hellstar 14 black.
All right, let me see. Yeah, you
Am
look
I
a lot better.
pixelated?
No, you look a lot better.
Yeah. But this one, size 14.
That's from the previous drop, right?
This is from Complex Con.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Damn, look at that leather in the back, bro. Looks freaking nuts. That stitching in the back. Yeah. Whose face is that on the side? The back.
It's his like, you know, his logo or whatever.
Oh, okay, got you.
That normal thing, I think.
And all the heel tabs say faith, or all the midsole on the back of all of them say faith.
Yep, Faith.
Yep.
Are the insoles different from the ones you guys got this weekend or no? Or is it the same design?
I think they're the same if I remember right. Yeah, I think they're the same.
Cool. That's cool that they got Adidas involved too.
Yeah.
Weekend. It wasn't only a Jordan.
Yeah, you guys want to see the AE?
Hell yeah.
The AE pair.
Damn, look at that. That size 13.5. There you go. Cute. This one's sold already, right?
Yeah, they're both sold already.
Mm.
Oh, man,
Q's pair's right here behind me.
Oh, okay.
It's going out tomorrow.
Oh, so you got him a pair. My bad.
Yeah, I got him a pair.
Sweet Hellstar. Yeah, those are. I like the camo, bro. Anything camo.
I wish it was a darker camo. It's nice.
Oh, okay.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if it was like a darker camo. It's dope though, for sure. Again, I asked them, "Do you have a size 15?" He said, "No, we're sold out."
Yeah.
I would keep these if they had my size, for sure.
Here.
So I was hearing that the jellyfishes were supposed to shock drop at the City by Adidas or whatever that event was called.
Luds, you wanted this color, right? This darker camel?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's yeah.
Over the So you would have went perfect with this one.
Yeah. I'm just I like dark shoes. That's basically it.
Yeah. Let me see. Some dope pickups. Said Fat Boy, nice pickups. They remind me of
you got your Vecnas, right?
Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah. Let me see what's up.
Yeah, you showed them, right? You showed them already.
Yeah, I posted a little video. Let me see if I can turn it on. There we go.
There you go.
I dropped a little short. So this is pretty cool too, bro. It lights up. The inside the tongue, the little penny or the 1 cent logo.
Oh no way.
Yeah. You hit it with the light and it lights up. Yeah, glow in the dark or whatever you want to call it.
Definitely dope, man. Would you ever wear them or what? Or that's just like a trophy shoe?
Yeah, it's gonna be a trophy shoe, but yeah, I would wear it. Like, yeah, I got exclusive access on GOAT, so I got them. Got them kind of early. At a good price too.
Hell yeah.
Were there any shoes that you guys weren't able to cop this weekend? Says Eric.
For me personally, it was just the Levi's and the Kobe 3 warning labels. That was it.
And then
I felt if I got those two, I would have been like, all right, I got everything I came for.
Yeah. Another question. Did you guys get the Victor Air Force Luds?
No, I didn't. So that dropped at 3 p.m. I couldn't stay because I had to go back to San Diego real quick to catch the family. But yeah, that one I didn't get.
I think Rob got it, right?
I think Rob got the Air Maxes.
Oh, yeah.
For his wife.
Now, do you think they're gonna drop on Sneakers app or boutiques?
I don't know, man. I mean, so this was a thing. Shoe Palace said exclusive, right?
Really?
Yeah, they said exclusive to Shoe Palace.
Oh,
Victor
shit.
Solomon's, their post, their whole build up leading to it. But however, at the Sneakers cafeteria at Crenshaw High School, they had them, all of them.
Yeah, but as a display, not to buy, right?
No, you could buy them.
The whole pack.
You could buy the whole pack. They didn't have my size. They said they only had the biggest that they had there was only a size 13. So I'm thankful I got that shoe when I got it. But they had the whole pack.
Damn.
You know, they even had the whole pack when I was there meeting Jason Williams, and that was on Saturday night. But they only had up to a size 10.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, because I asked them, did you have a 15? Did you have a 14? They said our biggest right now is a 10.
But there was already people there like hours, or it just had started when you got there?
Oh, bro, it was the same day. It was on Friday. They had it.
Oh, okay. As the Shoe Palace.
As the same time Shoe Palace dropped it. Yep.
So that cafeteria was going on all weekend.
Yeah. So, okay, Sneakers, their whole activation was the Crenshaw High School. Right? Sneakers also had a little bit of activation, like they call it the Studio by You event. Then they also had the Grove had an activation as well. But the main thing was the Crenshaw High School for Sneakers. Okay. Right? Then Shoe Palace had every different Shoe Palace with its own thing. So like you could enter into a raffle for the bin 23s at the Tokyo Shoe Palace, right? The little Tokyo Shoe Palace that's there. But that was a raffle that you would have to be there on Wednesday to enter into.
Got you. And
then the other main Shoe Palace was Melrose. And then they had a bunch of Stranger Things like drops just at other Shoe Palaces and other raffles that were happening as well. But everything that was first come first serve was going to be at Melrose, right?
Damn.
And then then at the same time that was happening, you had the Levi 3s drop on Friday.
Damn, that was all.
So it's just everything is dropping all at the same time, all at once, and you can't be everywhere.
Yeah, pick your poison.
So if you're a big dude that has a big size and you really want this shoe, you're not gonna get lucky. It's gonna be very hard to get lucky. You know, like me.
Bigger sizes go first, yeah.
Bigger sizes go first because you have the big time resellers really trying to go after it. You know what I mean? Because they got pre-orders already done, and they have a list of you know that they have to fulfill. You know, so yeah. But if you're like a size, I would say if you're size like 11 down, you have a great shot, even if you're not at every single event at the time you need to be at.
Yeah, like Rob, he did pretty good.
Rob. Yeah, Rob did good. Rob got the Levi 3s, and he got the Victor Solomon foam posits. He get the Stranger Things. If I don't know if he did. Did he get the Stranger Things?
Yeah, he got 2 pair for Influence, and then Deadly.
Yeah. So he got those. And so he could definitely he like Rob's size, your size, you can definitely hit it up. Like you have good shots everywhere.
Yeah. Eric says for me it was the Kobe 6s and the Bread 85 highs that he couldn't touch. Q says I ended up pulling the plug on GOAT today for that one, for the Solomon, I think the Air Force. And then I think the Victor Solomons will stay at the Shoe Palaces and Nike in LA. He said I wasn't able to go to Crenshaw in Inglewood. It looked pretty dope.
Oh yeah, see the Inglewood. That was another one too. I didn't go to that. The Jordan House.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have time. I just I didn't have time for that one.
Everything was happening at the same time.
Everything was everything was happening, and then you had the Intuit Dome. You had the NBA crossover, the NBA All-Star Game happening. So NBA All-Star Game was on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
And then at Crenshaw High School was also the Mamba Academy playing. So it's like,
yeah. What do you do?
Like,
so those stuff that you reserved for the Ticketmaster, I think it was a Ticketmaster. Did you end up using those or no? The shoe.
No, like it was too risky, man. Like I mean, So I reserved the Travis Scott Topps trading cards, right?
Yeah.
And I got 5 of them, 5 QR codes, but I ended up not claiming them. It's just too risky. Like I'm not a collector when it comes to cards, so I was gonna flip them. Pay off some travel expenses, but at the prices and just the effort and the time, I'm just like, you know what, it's not worth it.
No, yeah, for sure. Q said the Jordan House had the bin 6s too.
Oh, no way! Look at that. See, damn, Q.
Yeah. He said I was only able to find a 9 in the Kobe 6s.
Dude, that's dope. Still great.
Damn.
The bins. Yeah, see the Kobe's. Oh, that's another thing. We could have got the Kobe's too as well. But I believe at Shoe Palace as well, they had the Kobe's. But I was able to cop that during the sneakers app.
A question from Mr. Old School: were you able to get back in line for most part of, or was it one and done?
Oh no, you can definitely loop if you want to wait in lines. There, every single event, you go back in line. They just ask you to put the bag in your car.
Rob and Miranda, they were able to loop on at Shoe Palace.
Yep.
After they went in, the line wasn't as crazy as when they went in the first time, right? Is what he said.
Yeah.
So
because the Victor Solomon's was only until 3 p.m. And then once 3 p.m. came around, they dropped the Air Force Victor Solomon's.
So they kept people left.
Yeah, that was the main agenda for everybody. And then at the same time, what's so funny is right across the street, you have Bait that just announced a raffle for the Levi's 3.
And that's where, what's his name went, Mountain, right? Sean
Mount went there. Rob went there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope. Had to pass on the Kobe's because I needed a 9.5. Dang.
Yeah.
So the Bait was just unexpected, just said, boom.
Unexpected. They posted it. That was it. People
and
started showing up.
People just crossed the street, boom, real quick.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So that one was a first come first serve for the Levi's.
No, it was a raffle for the Levi's. So like, see me, I was such in a time crunch where it was within arm's reach, and I was like, I can't wait in that line. I gotta leave.
That's true. That was Friday, then. All bad.
Yeah, Friday.
You could have done so much damage on Friday, bro. Like if you had the time.
Bro, Friday I was locked in because you're freshed up. It's your first day, Yeah.
Your back was good. Nothing was hurting.
Yeah. If Valentine's Day didn't fall on All-Star Weekend, like for the kids, right? Yeah. Friday the 13th was Valentine's for schools, for the little ones. Yeah. Me being a dad having kids, I would have took them out of school and would have been there Thursday night.
Heck yeah.
And then I would have like, if I had Friday, I would have gotten Levi's, I would have gotten Victor Solomon's, I would have entered into Levi 3 raffles again. I would have probably like hopped to another place as well, like check out the Jordan House right after.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think there you go.
Sorry. No, I think Friday and Saturday. Sorry, I think Friday and Saturday were like the main days. Period.
Yeah,
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Rob, if you want to break your story down, he asked. We kind of broke it down.
What story?
Right there, Mr. Old School asked the question. Were you able to get back in line for the most part, or was it one and done for you, Rob?
For which one though?
Whatever story you have, were you able to loop?
Oh well, yeah, you could probably loop it both, but Levi's you weren't going to have enough. And Shoe Palace, yeah, people were looping like crazy. They were getting back in line with their bags.
Oh, damn. There you go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But, I mean, I don't know if they took their bags in or they just left them with somebody else. I think most of them held onto their bags for a while, and as they got closer, then maybe they took them to their car or whatever. But yeah, that dude, like, he literally came out, had all of his bags, came into the alley, and the guy's like, he's like, hey, so can we get back in line? He's like, yeah, sure, you can get back in line. He went to put his arm out, and he still had his wristband. They didn't take his wristband or whatever. They're like, he's like, they didn't take your wristband? He's like, no, man. He's like, just rip that shit off and give me another one, bro. He did. But when you got in line, they let you know, hey, like the foam posit is what we're giving out now as far as Victor Solomon. The Air Max isn't available until 3:00, and then the Air Force is the following day. But that card that you got a picture of, I was like, I had my phone like this, and I was like, just like this. I recorded the whole thing when he was breaking it all down. And the guy's like, hey, can I get a picture of that? He's like, no, don't take pictures of it. I'm like, bro, I just recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I had the medals on already, I was taking a shot of it. And then I have my phone out. He's like, don't take pictures of this. I was like, okay.
You got your camera, boy.
He's like, too late.
But yeah, that Jaw 3 Swarovski was the first one to sell out.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
So when it hit 3, Rob, nobody was able to buy phone posits to Solomons, even if they had them. They're like
no, you could still get them after 3. It's just that's when the Air Max became available.
So yeah.
So when my wife and I went inside, right, I thought we were just gonna get the pairs we went in there for, and we were gonna leave, right, because she was trying to come back to San Diego, but we saw the table with the backboards, right? And you could decorate. Well, we didn't really have time or what. So she just asked the lady, hey, because we'll back up. When we were in line, someone said, hey, I think they said that the first 100 people got basketballs. And I was like, what? And that's why I was like, Lud didn't say shit about a basketball, right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay. And then so when we go inside, they're like, oh, you can come over here and check this out, blah, 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 blah. So we went over there, and my wife asked about the basketballs, and they're like, oh, no, they're not for sale, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, oh, well, okay, whatever. And then so they're like, hey, would you like to sit down? They had stencils and stuff you could use to decorate. And we were like, yeah, well, we don't really have time or whatever. So she's like, hey, can I get 2 of those for my granddaughters? And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. And they're like, do you want us to stamp them? My wife's like, yeah. So they stamped them. So I'm carrying these around. And then we find out after that, hey, if you actually sit down and decorate and do the art, then they give you the basketball. And I'm like, what the hell? So instead of both of us being like, oh, she's like, well, her suggestion was, I'll go decorate the backboard, right, to get the basketball. She's like, you go get back in line because I really want those Air Maxes for Valentine's Day. Ooh. I'm like, bro. So I went back outside. I got in line, but the line literally was like at the front of the building. Like it didn't go around the corner at all. So I was pretty close. So she actually came outside with the basketball far before I even got halfway up the line. But I was like, damn. So when I went inside for the Air Max, I went to the back and I was like, I got in line. At this point, dude had a freaking iPad and he's signing people up. And I was the next one up. And they were waiting for a spot to open at the table. And he's like, hey, he's like, you want to do this? I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, okay, I'm going to let you know now, though. He's like, if you sit down and do this, I don't think we have. He's like,
yo, Lud, show your daughter real quick.
He's like, I think we're out of basketballs.
She was looking at that. She was like, what the?
Let me see if I can stop sharing.
So I was like, okay, never mind. Because I was trying to get a basketball for Lud. And stupid me, like if I would have just thought about it in the beginning, like, and we would have both sat down, we could have just both done the freaking backboards, got 2 basketballs right there. And then I could have got in line, but it is what it is. Once you walked out, they wouldn't let you back in.
All good.
Yeah. Eric says that's what I did Saturday with my brother. We decorated the backboard.
Yeah, nice. Did they have any basketballs on Saturday? Eric?
Did you get a basketball, Eric?
That's a good question.
Dude, that sucks for the phone posit heads, bro, because it's a big community, and if they're only going to have them that weekend, it's not good.
But hey, fellas, I gotta bounce out. I gotta go. Gotta be a dad. You know, I just had a weekend with the kids. Gotta go make some food.
Yeah, heck yeah. Same here. You guys have a good night. Thank you, Rob. Luds, appreciate you guys. Chat.
Later.
Salute, man.